Hello, I'm Austin Torres, and welcome to Would You Die, the show where we examine all the monsters and villains of pop culture. Today we're talking about people who really need haircuts. That's right, werewolves. Let's find out if you stand a chance. The concept of werewolves have been around much longer than film, dating all the way back to ancient Greek literature. That's actually true. I looked it up on Wikipedia. Now you see werewolves everywhere, from comic books to video games, and of course, movies. The werewolf's first cinematic appearance would be the 1913 film appropriately titled The Werewolf. That film is unfortunately considered a lost film, with all known prints being destroyed in a 1924 fire at Universal Studios. The next noteworthy film in the werewolf lore is 1935's Werewolf of London. This movie is the first major Hollywood production to feature a werewolf, and it establishes the trope that the full moon brings out the beasts inside. Universal Pictures released that bad boy and would go on to release the 1941 iconic film The Wolfman. Starring Lon Chaney Jr. as the iconic monster, The Wolfman is easily the most influential werewolf movie of all time. However, since I view the Wolfman as his own iconic character worthy of his own Would You Die episode, I'm going to move on to more contemporary wolves. Still, gotta give that respect. 1981 would prove to be a breakout year for werewolves, producing two of the most iconic werewolf movies of all time, An American Werewolf in London and The Howling. These movies use groundbreaking makeup and practical effects to create these awesome, horrifying beasts unlike any seen before. Thanks to the innovation from these two films, werewolves were unleashed on cinema in a variety of different shapes and sizes. Other notable werewolf movies include Silver Bullet, Bad Moon, Ginger Snaps, Wolf, Wolfen, and of course, Dog Soldiers. With a name like that, it's gotta be good. When werewolves aren't the star of the show, you could actually find them in a supporting role in a variety of movies, from horror to fantasy to even kids' movies. Some notable films that don't focus on werewolves but have them anyways include The Cabin in the Woods, Van Helsing, The Monster Squad, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Trick or Treat, What We Do in the Shadows.
Go square.
Sorry,
We're werewolves.
Not swear.
What are we?
Werewolves, not swearwolves.
Hotel Transylvania, and I guess Twilight. Gotta give that Team Jacob love, you know what I'm saying? If that's not enough werewolf content for you, then you gotta check out the Underworld series. Vampires vs. werewolves? What more can you ask for? There are many types of werewolves across cinema. There are the Wolfman werewolves. You know, the werewolves that just look like dudes but have more hair and sharper teeth. The best example of this is obviously the Wolfman from 1941, though the 2010 remake has a pretty dope werewolf as well. The second type of werewolf are the full wolves. The movie Wolfen has these type of beasts, and the Twilight films have oversized wolves, but they're still just, wolves. The third type of werewolf is the monstrous form. These beasts can rip you apart, and they look awesome doing it too. My favorite version of this werewolf is the American Werewolf in London, though the ones in The Howling and Bad Moon are pretty awesome as well. The fourth and final werewolf type is the bodybuilder werewolf from Van Helsing. Dang, that wolf makes Michael Myers look scrawny as hell. So now you know the different type of wolves, but they all have something in common. They all just kind of kill you in the same ways. So let's look at how. Biting. My, what big teeth they have. And if biting doesn't kill you, then it just turns you into a werewolf, which also seems unpleasant. Claws. A lot of werewolves have big ass claws that they can slash you up all dead and stuff. Breaking your ankles. You guys thought I was really gonna forget Teen Wolf? Look at these moves. You really don't want to get up after a werewolf dunks on you this bad. Silver. They're allergic or something, and a lot of werewolf movies use this trope. Examples include The Wolfman, The Howling, Underworld, and obviously Silver Bullet. Wolfsbane. Another weird allergy? Weak. Have a normal allergy, like tree nuts or Michigan fans. Anyways, this technique works in Ginger Snaps and, I'm sure a bunch of other werewolf movies mention it. Give me a break, I watched a bunch of werewolf movies in like a week. guns. Some werewolves are resistant to bullets because of the whole silver thing, but a lot of them can be brought down with hella gunfire. And I do mean hella gunfire, like buckets of bullets. Films where just normal guns can be used to kill a werewolf include An American Werewolf in London, Bad Moon, and Wolf. This is normally the part of the show where I say how many people a monster killed. However, I would have to watch every single werewolf movie ever made, and nobody has time for that. So today we're just going to look at one movie, and you're going to like it. To see just how brutal a werewolf can be, let's take a look at An American Werewolf in London. While the wolf's rampage in Piccadilly Circus features like hundreds of people, the wolf wasn't really like encountering people, just kind of snapping its jaws willy-nilly. To make the math manageable, I counted how many people were actually killed by the wolf and how many people died directly because of the wolf. Then I added the 3 people in close contact with the wolf that didn't die. Easy peasy. If you have a problem with my methods, just take it easy on me. Math was not my best subject in school. The werewolf encountered 25 characters, killing 21 of them. That's a kill rate of 84%, earning the American Werewolf an 8 out of 10 skulls. Talk about going beast mode. So, if you encounter a werewolf, would you die? Based on these results, you have a 100% chance of dying when encountering a werewolf. Duh. It's a werewolf. Augie don't mind though. Do you have a suggestion on who or what I should cover next? Comment your thoughts and check out my other previous episodes here at 3 Wise Men Media. Tune in next time when we check out some other spooky icon. Until then, I'm Austin Torres. Try not to die. Team Jacob! Team Jacob! Team Jacob, Augie! Team Jacob! Oh, thank you! Team Jacob!